Now that's right, ladies and gents, the title, the thumbnail, we may actually have our first confirmed transfer for January. Now we're not in January yet, obviously we are a few weeks away, maybe 4, maybe even 5 weeks away now, but the transfer series is going to be happening every week from now on. Only until, well, basically one video a week now until January, and obviously when we get to January, loads of transfers are going to be happening, loads of confirmed, loads of rumour ones, like I always do basically, like 2-3 episodes a week. But today's weekly one, I bring them out every Sunday now until January. Well, it's actually interesting, we have potentially our first confirmed transfer, not potentially, it is confirmed, alright? It's confirmed transfer. Now as always guys, if you enjoyed the transfer series, a like and a thumbs up on this video would obviously be massively appreciated. I love it when you like the video, I love it, I'm not going to lie to you. If you are looking to buy any Ultimate Team coins or anything like that, check out x3games.com. Their link will be in the description down below. If you use the discount code Rossihd, it will get you 8% off your Ultimate Team coins. Fast and reliable service. Let's go. So let's get into the first player then, which is the confirmed one. It's big news, sort of. It's interesting, alright? I'm going to bring it up because it is confirmed and it's the first one of the window. First one of the window that's not even open yet. Anyway, it is Douglas Costa to Juventus. Now, you may be like, Rossi, he's already there, but they've made the move permanent. So that's right, he went there on loan, of course, from Bayern Munich. Now it looks like Juventus to make wingers move from Bayern Munich permanent. Okay, this on BBC Sport. And it says here, Juventus have activated Bayern Munich wingers Douglas Costa's €46 million buyout clause to make his loan move permanent. Okay, so that's a done deal. Now, I don't know if that automatically makes him, a player of obviously Juventus properly in January, or if that's the end of the season. Not really 100% sure. Bayern Munich's chairman, okay, actually confirmed Costa's departure on Friday. So Bayern Munich's chairman's come out, he's confirmed it. It's done. It is concrete. He's never going to be a Bayern Munich player ever again unless they buy him back in the future, obviously. Now, obviously, this is interesting. Obviously, there's, two big clubs involved here. Bayern Munich, one of the biggest clubs in the world. You've got Juventus, one of the biggest clubs in the world once again. They're exchanging players already, and this is a done deal, ladies and gents. Well, listen to this. Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich will receive a record fee for his departure, beating the 25 million euros that were paid when Toni Kroos went to Real Madrid. And yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's their biggest ever sale, if you like, Bayern Munich. So I bet you guys didn't know that. Little bit of information there for you. But let's get into the rumours now. We've had our one confirmed one. Obviously, there's not many now, so obviously, when we get into it, I'll dedicate a video to confirmed transfers. But for now, it's got to be a bit of both, I think. Now, one of the big transfer news, okay, that we've got, okay, this week is Real Madrid are looking to get Robert Lewandowski. Now, this is pretty insane, alright? This is obviously, big news. Now, apparently, Real Madrid have got like £185 million as a budget to spend on a striker. So once that news comes out or whatever, loads of players get thrown into the mix. Loads of players are rumoured to be going there. Obviously, Robert Lewandowski is not the first time he's been rumoured to be going there, and this won't be the last, that's for sure, if he doesn't go. But it says here, Real Madrid have been handed a huge boost in their pursuit for Lewandowski, according to reports in Spain. Now, Florentino Perez is a big fan of the Polish striker and was wanting to lure him to the Bernabeu for years, which we all know as well. It's not the first time they wanted him. And now the Bayern Munich striker is said to be even willing to take a pay cut to make the move happen. I doubt that. I think Real Madrid pay a lot bigger wages than Bayern Munich, so I doubt he's going to take a pay cut. Don Ballon, which is obviously, a newspaper, whatever, claimed Lewandowski is willing to make the gesture to make his dream move a reality, and Perez could be set to accelerate his interest as he bids to overhaul his struggling front line. Obviously, they're lacking in goals in a minute in La Liga, obviously Real Madrid. They're currently 10 points behind Barcelona after 12 games, and they already look at the title race, so January couldn't come quick enough if they're lacking in goals, to be fair. But is Lewandowski the answer? Well, I mean, you know one thing with this guy, you are going to get goals, and this guy's so good that I'm pretty sure whatever league he goes to, he's going to do well in, and the Liga, it's not the hardest league in the world, but, he can go there. He can do bits. He really can. Now, it doesn't say here anything about how much they might have to pay for him or anything like that. It just says 29-year-old has scored 13 goals, Bundesliga goals in 12 games this term for Bayern Munich, which is obviously pretty good. It's over 1 goal a game. But yeah, we don't know how much they're going to pay for him. We don't really know what he's going to cost Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, sorry. But we do know that they've got a massive stash of cash, if you like, ready to spend on a striker, and Lewandowski looks like the main guy at the minute for them. Now, I've got some good news if you are a Liverpool and an Arsenal fan, but mainly I'm going to feature Liverpool in this one. I featured this guy, maybe going to Arsenal in the past, so I thought I'd mix it up and use Liverpool. Now, looks like Julian Draxler is off to one of the two clubs, Liverpool or Arsenal. We don't know which one yet. So, obviously, pretty big news. Arsenal have been interested in this guy for years. He went to PSG. PSG have signed loads of players, including Neymar this summer. Players like Draxler, will struggle to get in that that team. They've got a lot of players like Ben Arthur as well, another really talented player that is just not making an impact. There's too many big names at that club. It says here, Liverpool are set to battle Arsenal for Julian Draxler, with the Mirror detailing that the German international will become available due to the FFP burden that PSG currently faces. Financial fair play, I'm guessing that means. So obviously they spent a lot of money. They spent like obviously the Mbappe money, the Neymar money, and they've been spending too much money PSG, and they might need to offload some of the players and get some money back in. That's what they're basically saying. Now Julian Draxler, I think they signed for like £45 million, and obviously it looks like he's already on his way out. And Arsenal have not been the first time they've been linked with this guy. Liverpool, I think this may be the first time they've been linked. Actually I don't think it is. I think both teams have been linked with him in the past, to be fair. It says here more that Arsene Wenger has been a long-standing admirer of the former Schalke and Wolfsburg star. You know, Wenger's been a fan of him for ages. What about Jurgen Klopp? This guy could take advantage as well. So, we don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, that was the third player. Obviously, we've had one confirmed, 2 rumours so far. Let's move into the third rumour, if not the fourth player of the episode. Now, I mentioned earlier about Real Madrid wanting a striker. Well, they're looking to get another player, right? And I'm not sure it's the out-and-out striker option they need, like Lewandowski. It's actually Antonio. No, what's his name? Anthony Martial. I'm a bloody Man United fan. I called him Antonio. What is that about? But anyway, this is not the first time that we've seen, obviously, Real Madrid be interested in Martial. It's definitely not the first time. £80 million is rumoured to be the fee. They're set to offer this guy and try and get him. Now, if they don't get him in January, they're going to go for him in the summer next year. That is, you know, they're going to go for him, aren't they? In this article, they basically go on to say that, you know, Martial is not a guaranteed starter at United. He competes against Lukaku, Rashford, Ibrahimovic, which we all know about. It's obvious. But Real Madrid are ready to test Man United with an £80 million bid next year for Martial. Now, if they do that, they will make profit on him, because I think Man United signed him for like £50 million, so they'll make £30 million on him. But, you know, he's young talent. He's one for the future. Are they prepared to get rid of him so early? I'm not really too sure. I hope not, being a Man United fan, because this guy's got bags of potential and bags of talent. And even with like limited opportunities at Old Trafford, you know, coming off the bench, maybe not even starting, you know, obviously coming off the bench, he scored a lot of goals, and he's, you know, got assists as well. He's making the most of his lack of minutes, if you like. But yeah, Zinedine Zidane is ready to make loads of signings. If it's not Lewandowski, boys, it could be Martial. So Man United fans, bad news for you. Bayern Munich fans, also bad news for you, but sort of good news that they're looking at someone else as well. So, you know, I don't know, because Lewandowski, will he cost 80 million? I don't know how long's left in his contract. Obviously, he's 29 years of age, so it makes him a bit of a different category to Martial, who's only like 21. It says here that apparently Zidane reportedly sees 21-year-old Martial as a key building block for the future. Well, we'll have to wait and see. But Man United fans, unfortunately for the next player we got is someone that actually could be on their way out, and it's not really a big surprise for us Man United fans. Very disappointing, because this guy's got huge potential, huge talent, but there's something there that's just not quite worked out for us, and it is Luke Shaw going to Newcastle, I believe, in January. It says here Metro, of course. Now, it's really annoying, because this guy, we know, Man United signed for like £30 million, and every manager that's been at Man United, and England managers and stuff, have all had the same problem with him. I'm not really sure what it is. Apparently, people say it's attitude. I don't really know, obviously. I've spoken to him a couple of times throughout my YouTube career doing stuff, and he always seems like a really sound lad to me, but I don't really know, and it looks like he'll be on his way at Man United. He's not playing. Jose Mourinho said he needs the game time, but he's also said he can't give him the game time, so how is he supposed to get the game time if you're not going to give it to him? Maybe playing for like under 18s team or youth under 21s team or something like that would be good for him, and maybe he's doing that. I actually don't know, to be fair. But it says here Newcastle manager Rafael Benitez is ready to sign Manchester United defender Luke Shaw on loan in January, as the former Southampton man looks to reignite his career. So it's not permanent, it's on loan. I didn't even realise that. I should have read on a little bit. The former Liverpool and Chelsea boss is convinced the left back is in desperate need of some regular game time, as he looks to land him in January. Well, he's not wrong there. He does need some game time. Shaw's career has stalled under Jose Mourinho with a lack of fitness and form, limiting his involvement under the Portuguese. We all know that too. Apparently, Mourinho is believed to be open to letting him leave on loan to another Premier League side, and obviously Benitez is keen on the short-term move. It would only be like a 6-month deal to the summer, but it's a January deal. It's one that could happen. It's one that, you know, I'm not surprised about, and I'm pretty sure most of you aren't going to be surprised about it neither. Now, a lot of people, when I've done these videos in the past, being a Man United fan, a lot of people say I'm biased. I feature a lot of, you know, players that United could be signing or confirmed ones that they have signed. But in this episode, we're actually looking at a lot of players that are going to leave Man United. So, you know, what does that make me then? Well, Marouane Fellaini looks like he's on his way out, and PSG are a team that are looking like they're going to get him. Now, we've got other teams interested in this geezer, like Fenerbahce, Besiktas, you know, other Turkish teams are all interested in this guy, but PSG have actually popped up this week and are reportedly preparing a contract offer for him. So if he doesn't sign a new deal, then obviously he's going to leave next summer for free, and if he's not going to sign a new deal, United need to sort of sell him in January to get any money for him. So, you know, he needs to go in January, or United, they're going to let him go for nothing. Now, it says here, PSG are reportedly prepared to offer Man United midfielder Marouane Fellaini a 4-year contract when his deal expires at the end of the season. So, that is for next year. It's not a January one like this video, you know, what we're supposed to be doing. But why I've added him in is because he's a Man United player, obviously, and they need to sell him now in January, otherwise they're going to let him go for nothing. So, same as Saul Sanchez situation I've mentioned in the past, they've got to let him go, otherwise he's going to go for nothing. So, yes, that's right. What's he currently down? He's turned down a deal of 120 grand a week at Old Trafford and United in a minute, which is pretty weird, because apparently him and Mourinho loves him. Mourinho actually loves him. Mourinho came out and said in an interview a few months ago that Besiktas, or whoever the Turkish club was that wanted to sign him, said they've got more chance getting Mourinho than they have Fellaini. Well, I don't know. He might have a different say on that now that he's turned down the contract Fellaini has. So yes, guys, there have been 5 players that could be going to clubs in January. There's also been a confirmed one. Obviously, Douglas Costa, he's already there, but the move is permanent and it's a confirmed deal. But anyway, final thoughts and opinions like I always do in these videos. Let's go through them right now. So yes, obviously Douglas Costa gone to obviously Juventus. We know that it's a confirmed deal. We already knew this was going to happen. This is no surprise to us, but it's been made permanent. The Bayern Munich chairman's come out and confirmed it. And then we got Robert Lewandowski to obviously Real Madrid. Now, I say obviously to way too much in these videos, but it looks like obviously I've said it again. It looks like Real Madrid are interested in a striker. They got a load of money to spend. Lewandowski is of course a very good option for them, and someone, can you notice I'm trying really hard not to say obviously, it's a good option for them and someone I think they should go for. Then we got Draxler to Liverpool next, or maybe even Arsenal. Now this is something that was just obvious because he's not going to game time at PSG. Too many stars there. These two clubs have been interested in him in the past, and I'm not shocked by their interest in him now. Then we got Antonio, oh fuck, I said it again, Anthony Martial. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. He wants to go. He doesn't want to go. I don't know what he wants to do, but I know that Real Madrid are interested in him. Zinedine Zidane. I said, oh mate, I've got in this video now. As Command said, you know, he's the future, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Luke Shaw to Newcastle on loan. I'm not shocked by this one at all. You know, he's not getting the game time he probably wants and deserves. I don't know what's going to happen with him. I really don't know what future holds for this guy at Man United. I really don't know. Then we got PSG, Fellaini. I mean, that's a pretty insane deal. I mean, I just cannot believe he's turned down a deal at United, and then we got PSG interested in him. I'm pretty shocked by this all, but good luck to him, whatever decision he makes. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Hopefully you've had a good weekend. Peace.